Hi YouTube, today I'm doing the book boyfriend tag, which was an original tag done by, let me just check my laptop, Ray K Books, which I'll put a link to in the description below. And there are 10 questions about my book boyfriends and the ones who I would have as my sort of chosen book boyfriends. Okay, so let's jump right in. Now the first question is the most romantic boyfriend, and for this I have to choose Maxim in the selection series. Now America's just a bit of an idiot really, because he's so cute and so loving even from the first instance, and just a real gentleman. He has to be the most romantic boyfriend. That's my first pick for the tag today. The second question on the tag is the dark and moody bad boy with a good side, and so for this one I've had to pick Akiva from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. Now he's really sort of moody and mysterious in the first one certainly, and I guess that's kind of what Carrie falls for. So that sort of, I don't know, wanting to be fixed and potential for goodness is something that really draws me to him in this one. It sort of continues throughout the series and I really love sort of Akiva as a character. So he would be my dark and moody bad boy with a good heart. Now the third one for this tag is the paranormal boyfriend. So my paranormal boyfriend would be Jesse from the Mediator series. Now, oh my goodness, I love the series ever since I was sort of, 12 or 13 as a young teenager. And he is just the most romantic, gorgeous, funny, sensitive ghost that you would ever want to have for a boyfriend. So he would be my pick for Paranormal Boyfriend. And if you haven't read it, you need to read it. Question number 4 is the boy you'd want to tame. So for that I have picked Mr. Rochester from Charlotte Bronte's Jane Eyre. Yes, look at this beautiful edition. It's the Penguin English Library edition. And Mr. Rochester is just sort of this brooding character with some secrets in the attic, quite literally. He's got this sort of bad boy attitude that really draws you in, and Jane can't help falling for, and I think, any girl reader can't help falling for when they get stuck into Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. So that is my pick for bad boy that needs to be tamed. Now the boy that is going to be friend-zoned, which is the question number 5, has to be Harry Potter. It's just Harry, isn't it? No one in their right mind would actually want to date him or marry him. Not gonna happen. Yes, another beautiful addition. Just, yeah, he's a hero and yeah, he's lovable, but he's not a boyfriend. He's definitely the one that I would friend-zone. Number 6 is your soulmate. Now for this one I've had to pick Jessie from Natalie Babbitt's Tuck Everlasting. I think I have a thing for Jessies in books. Oh, Jessie Tuck, he is just gorgeous and lovable and so sort of naive and yet world-knowing at the same time. He is literally he's just my soulmate, and if any of you haven't read this book, definitely pick it up. Definitely watch the film if you haven't watched that, because that will, oh well, I was in tears all the way through. I absolutely love that film. It's got to be one of my favourites of all time. So Jessie Tuck from Tuck Everlasting has to be my soulmate pick. The boy that you would want to elope with. This is a little edition of Much Ado About Nothing by William Shakespeare, and the boy that I would want to elope with, or man if you will, has to be Benedict. I just love the relationship that Beatrice and Benedict have, because they're always quipping at each other and having sort of fun and being sort of mean but not, and they're just a really perfect couple. And Benedict, I feel we would have a lot in common, and the same sort of relationship as he and Beatrice have in this play. So the person who I would elope with, because I wouldn't mind staying married to him forever, has to be him, Benedict. Now you're gonna hate me for this one. The boy that I would venture anywhere with for question number 8, it's gonna be Edward Cullen. I know, just the Great Twilight Debate is another situation, I'll have to come to that another time, but Edward Cullen, he's just this perfection, this ideal that I've had as like a 14, 15-year-old teenager, and like he just, this brooding attitude about him, not dissimilar from Mr. Rochester. And it's got to be Edward Cullen, he's the one that I would go anywhere in the world with. I know you're going to hate me for it, but Twilight is long over. We can go back to liking it now. It's come its full circle. It's gone from cool to totally uncool. Now it's coming back into cool again, I would say. Now for number 9, the boy that I would want to be stranded on a desert island with is Gale from The Hunger Games. And let's face it, Peter, you know, bit of a wimp. And admittedly, Gale does do a bit of a 180 in Mockingjay, but that's another situation entirely. But Gale, he's just so sort of, he's there to survive. He knows how to hunt, he knows how to look after you. I think he'd be perfect in a desert island situation, really. And of course, you know, he's cute, he's alright, he's pretty damn hot. So it's got to be Gale as the person who I'd want to be stuck on a desert island with. Finally, for the most badass boyfriend, it's got to be, what's his name? I don't even know his name. John, I just keep on calling him Hades. It's John Hayden from Meg Cabot's Abandoned series. Now, John Hayden is like Hades himself. He's sort of the ruler of the underworld and has these horses which rear in the fiery pits of hell that the main character goes to. But he's just so badass. He's like the ruler of hell. He looks after everyone. He's just really cool and really sort of, I think I got a thing for these brooding sorts, so I just don't know. They're the ones that I apparently seem to be going for. But John Hayden from Abandon would be my badass guy. And that's it for my book tag. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the comments if any of these book boyfriends would be your choice, and if you like this video, please like and leave a comment and I will get back to you and have a chat. Here are my book boyfriends. Oh, how I wish they were real. So beautiful, so beautiful. Isn't that nice?